Now ruin lies dead at your feet. Dredge keep their distance as you limp back to the city. The people of Arborang watch silently from behind the walls, afraid to believe what they see. Suddenly cheers ring out around you, rising into a chorus of adulation. Even if a few dour clansmen stare with hard eyes, most likely Ruga's loyalists. They're chanting your name, Oddleaf grins. You reply, only because they don't know yours yet. More renown! Even more! Yeah, if everyone's chanting my name now, then they'll just forget about Ruga, right? Yeah! It was the correct call to get rid of him. Seriously, fuck that guy. Hours pass since the siege. You find Oddleaf on the ramparts, looking out into the distance. The darkness sure seems a lot closer than before Ruin appeared. Listen, I've been meaning to ask you something. Looking back in the last few days, have I been acting too recklessly? You do seem to be taking charge lately. What happened? Changed? I was hoping you wouldn't notice. I don't know. I guess it's about you. I know we're not blood, but you've become more like a sister to me. I couldn't bear to lose you. I've never regretted giving you the banner, but it's a struggle to stay silent. I feel like I'm the only one arguing with stubborn men for the greater good. If I dare show the same sort of confidence, well, they have words for women like that. It wears you down. Aren't we all fighting for the same thing? If Juno doesn't make it, after everything we've been through, you hear the shuffling of large footsteps joining you. Nothing's changed. We'll deal with whatever comes. Keep hope. Look at how many survived asunder today. Thanks to our efforts. Be glad for that. Speak for yourself, Uben. How did you get the Horseborn tribes to leave Dalalond? Well, when you learn someone's language, you can speak to them, you see. I wish there were more like you, Uben. It's a long story, friends. A long story. But the short of it is that the dredge are also in the south. As many as here. You look over the wall's edge, where the dredge have withdrawn in the absence of ruin. They mill aimlessly. Why just give up? They've still got the numbers to overwhelm us. I'm not sure they were ever into this fight to begin with. I think we're all looking for some peace right now. Even the dredge. Damn them. The silence is almost worse than the fighting. Don't you like the fighting? Of course it's worse. A new sound slowly begins to take its place. A warbling moan that fills you with unease and makes your hair stand on end. Should we be worried about this? I don't know. They're just standing there. It's almost as if they're crying. This is worse. This is worse than silence. Maybe they're just feeling the pressure a little sooner than us. The darkness doesn't care whose side you're on. Chapter 19, the Hounds are a-hungered. Oh, back to the darkness then. Goodbye, Alette. And enjoy your nice siege. Hope things work out. Oh, man. I feel like I just got a proper handle on that party and how to handle their characters. I felt like that was a pretty good fighting team I had right there. And now that I've got them set up, say goodbye to those characters. Back to these guys. Oh, supplies is not even a mechanic right now. That's weird, right? That's weird that the mechanic just goes away late in the game. Huh. Look out, you bark. Bolverk has been gaining ground on the caravan since fleeing Strand, but now he's in a full-on sprint. An axe flies toward Avon's head, taking off Folka's shield at the last moment. Static crackles, bolts of lightning rip into the ground, tossing clouds of soot high into the air, but it clears to reveal no body. You can feel Bolverk watching malevolently from afar. Then his warped army turns, disappearing behind a hill. At least he seems to remember the sting, Avon huffs. Folka shakes her head, picking up the engraved axe Bolverk threw. This is a prized possession, made from his own horn. The only reason he'd throw it is because he thought he could end it this here and now. Oh, so he thought he could just kill Avon with one ranged throw right here, right now, just like that. So he used his most prized weapon. Now he doesn't have that. Maybe it's just how far gone he is at this point. She hangs the axe on her belt and stares out into the darkness. I'm more worried about a Bolverk I can't see than one I can. That's the correct thing to think. That fear is accurate. Some of us still need to sleep, Folka blurts, eyeing Juno. You haven't rested since leaving Strand. If I know Bolverk, that's what he's waiting for. He's going to tire us out before bringing down the other axe. We haven't rested since Strand? Wasn't Strand 5 days ago? These guys are superheroes. Juno replies, I cannot sense the warp approaching. We will rest little and lightly. The ravens chafe at being told what to do. Folka is clearly prepared to say something. It could be only a few sleeping at a time. That seems like a better compromise, potentially. Some people at least get fully rested, and then we alternate on sorts, then we move. Encourage a full rest, only a few sleeping at a time. We'll keep a full fighting party ready and sleep in shifts, you say. I'll lead the first. As Folka expected, the warp to come. Watch your backs, boys, she shouts, frustration in her voice. We haven't even had a chance to actually rest, or even... We didn't even say we actually stopped yet, did we? Alright, well this is gonna be a weird party. I haven't had a chance to actually use this party since the new people showed up, right? Yeah, Bercy's the tempest of this group, and he can have 16 strength. That's pretty good. What happened before? Oh, I remember. I think didn't I get right? Okay, I've never really made a party yet, have I? There was the first round where I just went with the default party just to feel them out, because that's what I did with both campaigns. Then we were forced into a wave defense where they chose the party for me, and it was full of characters I was not fond of. Oh my god, half these characters aren't even using trinkets, the ones in my party right now? That's brutal. That's what happens when they force characters on me in a surprise. Damn. Get Bercy up there. Bercy's my Tempest user of this party. Do you also... You have also Tempest, right? Yeah. We do have 2 strong Varl to use in this party. Let's see. Folka's pretty decent because they have... Above all else, they have shield mastery, which is great. She's basically the bear. And then she can help allies out and stuff like that. Shield smash is brutal because it destroys the shield itself. It also looks kind of weirdly animated when it happens. Huh. I think it's partly that her shield has... Yeah, her shield has different colors than her body does. In particular, the shield has a black outline while her body doesn't have a black outline, so it looks like it's not part of her body in that... It's weird. And it's just break damage. It's just some bonus break damage. I'm not entirely sure why you would use this unless you just wanted to stop losing your... Unless you just wanted to not lose any more of your shield stat. Anyway. She definitely can't upgrade, but she's a tanky character, and I don't have a ton of those Sigbjorn. Oh shit, right, there's 3 heavy-hitting Varl in this party. That's terrifying. Oh man, yeah, this is a decent party to have then. Let's get rid of the confusing characters real quick. Boom. Get the 3 Varl in there. Folk is pretty good. I need to make up my mind between... Oh shit, I've got Kiwi also. That's 4 giant, heavy-hitting characters, though. It's not necessarily the smartest idea ever. Although they do destroy. They'll keep me busy, won't they? Alright, Valgard, were you good? You're another generic shield guy, like all the other generic shield guys. In fact, aren't you identical to Mogan? Mogan has the Axe Storm. Whereas Valgard has... Stonewall. Yeah, I'd probably go with Valgard over the others, because at least Valgard has this huge damage resist where he can, like... He can just go get in someone's way and then just put up this massive shield where he can resist up to 7 damage, which is pretty big. His defense is not that good for a shield user, though. The Alfred, weren't you weirder? Because you can heal people. And you have a ranged attack. I might keep Alfred in the party, because they can actually heal people. These guys can just heal people's, like, armor? Is how they work? You do have access to more stones. I must have just not had enough will last time or something. Which I have to deal with whatever people's starting will is and be stuck with it, because we can't regenerate will on as these characters because they don't have the Warhorn of the banner. Yeah, this is bonus armor given to an ally. The mend ability. The troll stones could be pretty effective, except, yeah. This is the main thing, is the lightning. Lightning does 1 more damage for each target, and you can make it start at 4 damage, so then you can do like 4, 5, 6. Like, the lightning's pretty strong. So he is tempting to bring along for that reason. Is Folka gonna be the person I remove? Because I do like the lightning. This is just a thing where she gives someone bonus willpower and it chains between all the allies they come in contact with until Juno's next turn. Confuse is a frustrating description, but I think I used it in combat and I think it made him attack, the enemy attack one of their allies, so I think that despite the fact that this description doesn't actually tell me what the skill does explicitly, I was able to confer from other games where how Confuse works in those games to figure out that, oh, it means it'll make somebody attack their ally. They are tempting. I think I'm going to take Folka out. Whereas you have a heal. Juno also has the bonus of being somebody that comes back to life, which is decent. Not crazy about a lot of these other characters. Bring along lightning. I'll give him a go this time. All right, so probably should just go all in on willpower for you. Ivor, do you have points to spend? Nope. Pharisee. That strength up, get that armor up. Armor break. Probably go for that crit chance. There we go. I want more willpower ultimately, but that might have to wait for a little bit because that crit is good. Sigbjorn already leveled up. Probably already has the crit chance. 2 ranks. Evie. They're actually ready to level up again. I have 118. Goddamn. Okay. So you had the big AoE that is knockback, and no, this is the plus sign shaped AoE. It was the drum fire, or is this just a general knockback? Uses allies and enemies, or hits allies and enemies. Every attack resists 1 strength and 1 armor due to the custom. God damn. He's just really... So he has 2017, and he has resist 1 on both. I should give him that one title that gives him resist even more. And then he'll just be ridiculous, and he'll be undamageable. Let's give him a title. That's 1 armor and strength resist after getting 1 armor and 1 strength. Wasn't there a better resist? Is that the only one? The mountain might have been the one I was thinking of. This is 1 strength resist. The mountain will give me 1 armor, 2 strength, and then 1 more resist both, which take him to 2 of resist both, which will just make him very hard to damage. I like that idea. Going further in points will cost me more. And use up like half of my level ups right now. Let's settle for 1 for now. Bonus resist is tempting, but once again, the fact that the percentage doesn't go up, but only the number does, bothers me. Whereas this crit is just really powerful. There we go. Focusing on spending people's points first, then I'll figure out if I can level them up and stuff. These characters' points are all spent. Let's see, Sigbjorn can level up. Let's do that. The other option is, oh, Ivor. Let's do Ivor first. Main character and all that. There we go. Now Ivor gets to have a title. Figure out how to spend my points. Break is the amount of direct damage you can naturally do to an enemy's armor. Chance of puncture. That just means bonus damage based on how much armor they've lost, right? It's just normal 1. Stacking puncture and crit could lead to some crazy amounts of damage, probably. Chance of willpower. Chances of regen. Let's go puncture. All of his stats are maxed out. He's got puncture, he's got crit. And you're specifically another version of the usual, yeah, Tempest user. 17 strength, 16 armor. So just a good old battering ram, mess up some people title should be totally valid for you. Not really a multiple attacks on one guy kind of person, so that title doesn't seem that good. This is really a title for people that use flurry, that bloody flail, where you attack the same guy a lot. That would, if it counts that way, that's a lot of damage. Usually enemies don't even live that many or enough rounds for this to be that effective. Just a bunch of bonus will for your kills. Bonus top will. Bonus break damage. As a high strength character, though, you're less likely to need to break damage because you can attack them by just having more strength than they have armor a lot of the time. Bonus to allies. Bonus armor plus regen. This just makes his stats better. I might go with that. Yeah, a lot of these are less interesting. I'm just gonna go with you get to be better at combat. Here's 2 strength, 2 armor, and a strength resist just to cap things off. That'll get you started. Okay. So Ivor the End moved. Kiwi the Mountain. Fitting title. Sigbjorn, can I get you to title range? I've made good use of you generally too. He has less armor, same strength. Yeah, Ivor just is stronger. 16-17 versus 12-16. What is the bonus for Sigbjorn? Does he have... Ivor has 3 of both of these, whereas he has 2 of both. Wow, you really are just weaker, huh? Is Barassi better? 12-16. 12... These guys have the same stats? These guys have the exact same stat caps. And they have Tempest, Sundering Impact. Wow, they are carbon copies of each other. So they're Ivor, but not as good, basically. Not in as big of a hurry to overinvest in them then, because they don't have the crazy bonuses you get from these titles. So I think I'm gonna start going further into this now. There's the armor and strength resist. Making him way hard to kill. Like, scary hard to kill. Ivor. How much can I afford? Not that much. Alright, 2 strength, 1 armor. I'll take it. Alright, so now he's just scary. So he's already at 16-17, but he's actually going to be a 17-19 during combat. What is your trinket? Hey, it's the same bangle I keep almost buying at the store in the other place. This just helps protect his stats while giving him 1 more armor and 1 strength resist. What does yours do? 1 armor per turn to adjacent allies. That's interesting. Particularly because he's somebody that everyone's likely to be more surrounding. I feel like there might be something better though. Not really. I gotta remember that we don't really have that many items. Yeah, we do not. We are not overflowing with trinkets. The best I can do is remove something from somebody else. Like, this is ranged distance and bonus to break talents. But we don't even have a ranged... Avens is a ranged character. But what is Avens using? Nothing. Okay, well, let's get... Can I just drag that directly, or do I have to... Okay, you don't have to unequip it from the other guy. That's good. Three will per rest, 1 armor per rest, plus 1 will. And not great. Plus 1 to strength talents. Knockback on high strength attacks. That's a fun one. Plus 2 strength also, so that means Barassi does more damage. Or not, Sigbjorn. Plus 1 strength. I don't see Barassi in here. Yeah, because Barassi's not using an item. Okay, get that in there. So Barassi's got that, so yeah, Kiwi's gonna stick with their current item. We do not have a lot of trinkets in this party. Get in there. I don't know. This game's really responsive normally, and everything works fine, until I try to drag a trinket into that circle, and then, like, the first 2 times I try to click on it, it doesn't move, and I'm like, why is it not... Why? What's happening? The only person using an item that's not in the party right now is Valgard. Plus armor, 1 armor per turn. I don't know if that's necessarily somebody I'd want to put that on right now. What do you have? 1 will per turn. That's pretty great. Because her will sucks. So that item's actually really good to just keep on her. I think this'll do. I'm a little worried about how many giant units I have. They do get limited on their ability to move around at some point if I'm not careful. Yeah. But the other side is that they're just so damn strong. Ambush. Yep. Look at these guys. 14, 17, depraved. Explodes upon death and creates a burn area. That's not good news. There's a reason to have ranged units. Drains strength and will and strengthens warp's dredge. I don't like that. So this guy looks like Kiwi. Yeah, these used to be dredge. And those used to be humans. This guy used to be a Varl. Drain inflicts -1 will. Okay, so this is why there's a title that gives you strength, will resist. Because suddenly we're going to be encountering will draining abilities. Great. That's really brutal because we don't have the war horn, so we can't get more will. Generally. Unless you use specific abilities or have special items and so on. Takes 1 will from target, adds 1 will to self, also explodes on death. Quite a description. So once he uses drain, he then explodes? Is that the... Huh. Oh, that's a passive. That's the text they use for passive. So all those big guys explode on death, great. Otherwise he has battering ram. Warp, random effect per turn, also explodes on death. Random effect per turn. I don't even know what to make of that. Also, that's supposed to be a bear? Ugh. Maul divides damage, that's the bear ability. The spearmen have unearthly endurance, willpower, absorbs all strength. Wow. These guys don't let up. Oh, also explodes on death. So that everything just explodes when it dies. Incentivizing to use ranged units more. Every single one explodes. Damn. They seem to have racial-based abilities. So the dredge seem to have depraved, creating the burn area. The Varl seem to have this thing where they sap will, and the humans all seem to have this thing where their will shields them from all damage until it's depleted. And that seems to be how they all collectively work. Okay. Shit. Focus on the big group, perhaps? I mean, there's only so much I can do to navigate some of these groups. Should I space them out a little bit? Maybe just enough to so these characters don't block each other from moving forward. No, that's not an issue. Gotta remember to check the turn order at the bottom of the screen. All of the casters move last, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll see how this shit show goes. Oh, they can move far. But I can't reach them. I feel like whoever moves first gets attacked first, right? God damn, they can move far. Who's first? You're first, you go that far. This character's second, though. Should Ivor just hang back, as opposed to just... If Ivor moves forward, he just gets attacked first. Whereas these characters might not be able to reach them otherwise. Does this guy have a ranged attack or a melee attack? I can't... At first we were fighting like archers and stuff, so I could tell. I don't know what this guy is. Is his normal attack ranged or melee? He's just a weird Final Fantasy monster. Alright, you hang out. If I'm gonna move forward, I'm at least gonna trigger an attack in the process or something. You have Impale, so you can attack diagonally. But you could go ahead and move 1 forward. Come and get me, guys. Still can't reach you. That was intentional, wasn't it? They know what they're doing. They're being naughty. Because you only have an attack tile range of 1. Yeah, across the board. Now we can begin. I need to be careful. Don't move diagonally or I'll block Ivor from accessing the enemy. Take a chunk out of your offense. There we go. You don't currently have someone to heal, so I'd probably just attack anyone in range, but you only have an attack range of 2, because you basically have a spear. I guess she doesn't have an attack range, a ranged attack at all, which is a little weird. I could launch at someone, but only if I want to block progress for the party. Where's this guy's turn? Like, Ivor's right here. They have so many units that guy doesn't have a turn for the entire screen. Okay, so they're not going to sneak up on me, so I can move forward with this character and nobody will actually attack them, I think. But no one needs a heal. Lightning is tempting, but I can't quite reach. Comes out of people diagonally, so it wouldn't hit that guy, but it would hit them. So lightning wouldn't be that effective right now. And your attack range is also melee. They don't have ranged attacks aside from the big one. How does this spell work? Do I hold shift? Control? Am I gonna have to look up how to use Avon's spell? I think I will, because I don't understand it. When I look at his character sheet, it clearly says he can use 3 troll stones. That's the whole point. He can put down, you go to rank 3 and he can put down a 3rd one. And then that's 3 separate impassable things that damage things that are near them. I can't though. How? How do I put 3 down? If I said go, it'll just use that 1 stone and then stop, and my turn ends. But clicking on them doesn't let me select 3 tiles, and if I drag, it drags. I can't hold control, I can't hold shift. I can't click on the 3rd star. Like, normally when you're assigning will, you can click on the 3rd star, and then you can click on the 3 spots or whatever. Like, no, it just lets me click on 1 spot. And it doesn't even mention rank 2 and 3 here. Like, they're not even listed here, even though they're listed on his character sheet. I genuinely don't know what's happening. It almost looks bugged because of the fact that it doesn't even show up here. It's real odd. Zero damage. A little bit of knockback, but it straight up was like, yeah, this will do 0 damage, is what it said on the screen. That's funny. Take that. Alright, 1 strong unit depleted. That's gross. That was gross. So that was the Mind Devourer. Makes them stronger, hurts my unit. Great. And now I get to approach with this character. Not the best. If I do this ability, rank 2, it does strength damage plus 1 and 1 break. The terminology they use for the stuff starts to get really messy. 100% to hit, sure, gotcha. Strength damage plus 1, 1 break to target, 1 strength, 1 break added to heavy impact. Like, what? So added to heavy impact. That's the splash damage of 1 strength to additional allies. Sure. So is it strength and... it says strength and armor damage. Right, the heavy impact I get from my attack things creates splash that will also do break in addition to the normal strength damage. Oh, okay, it's slash, then it's saying it's 1 strength and 1 breaker added to the heavy impact, so the shockwave becomes 2 strength, 1 break. But the main attack itself is still just normal strength damage +1, but it happens to give 1 break, which is shitty break. That's not a good amount of break. If I can't penetrate his armor right now, I'm gonna want to just destroy some of it real quick here. Ooh, that's fun. Howdy, everybody. You know who I am? Let's see how you like me now. Ooh, that's a fun amount of shockwave going through everybody. Even though half of it was absorbed anyway, so it didn't really amount to much. But, you know, we try. Let's team up on big guy. Ooh, he's just dead in 1 hit. Okay. Well, that makes this fight more likely to work out for me. We're currently playing as Alfrune. Let's see, no one's taking health damage yet. Technically, you have taken 1. So not a lot of demand for heal right now. Warped Ashes. If she attacks, I'm not sure if she attacks by using the lightning thing and goes through that, does she give them her power? Does the terrain affect her? Let's see. I mean, it suggests that she launches herself forward, so that would seem to mean that whatever's on the ground would affect her. Probably not the best call then. Shockingly, she's a mage that has 13 strength, which is generally pretty impressive. Trying to keep away a little bit, so I don't block Ivor. 6 damage, damn. That's what broken armor does to you. How close do I need to get before I can do arc lightning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 range. God damn. If I wanted to cast it on you, for example, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can cast it from all the way back here, apparently. The question is whether I want to. I think the way it works is it comes out of the corners of the square. So I think I established last game 2 years ago. I'm trying to remember. Goddamn. I think if it reaches this big guy, it only comes out of the corners of him, so it won't chain to this guy from the big guy. It'll chain into Sigbjorn, which is bad for me. Like, small units tend to chain the attack into larger units. Ooh, those two are diagonal from each other. That could be worth a shot. What's your movement range? I don't want to move into your attack range. This is where some games have really good systems where when you highlight things, you can tell the distances. Let's see. It's 3 diagonals, so 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I'm miscounting. No, okay. 1, 2, 3. So even if I move maximum distance, I can't get in range. So that's unfortunate for me, but that's the case. Whatever, I'm gonna cast this on you. What? Is that the range of Valka's spear? Oh, does it have to be within range of him? Okay, is it based on the fact that he's casting it or the fact that he has Valka's spear? Because isn't it that anyone can activate this at any time, but maybe it's based on his location? Because he's the spear user? Shit. It has the same range. I was hoping to be able to chain it from somewhere else. Alright, kind of a shit show. Mend could restore an ally's armor. Let's just go for that. This guy needs armor, because he's getting destroyed right now. He'll also need a heal in a moment. And I don't even need to get closer. I probably should. For other reasons. Half of Mender's current willpower plus 2. Well, he needs 5 to get back up to full. Yeah, so I don't need to boost this at all. Kind of hoping he'd be more dead. I'd rather attack a stronger unit even if it costs me the willpower of walking into this thing. There it goes. Alright, can I convince you to not do that? There we go. And let's not walk into the drain bad news place where bad things happen. Let's see. Take a chunk of that armor out. We need to get you more strength somehow. How do y'all feel about Tempest? I quite like the skill. Okay, that was not the best, actually. Oh, I thought she died just like that because she went down to the ground. I was not going to be excited. Trying to deal with anyone who has too much strength, because I'm not going to waste my time on the weaker targets right now, when their primary purpose right now is to waste my allies, my enemies' time. Oh. Very limited range for this skill, apparently. I could heal him for 3, or I could just try to attack things for potentially much more. There we go. You're much weaker. Arcs across all diagonal units. I would generally hope for more definitive terms. I thought it previously told me in more certainty that who it was going to arc through. Did I imagine that? Like right now, the diagonal unit should be Sigbjorn, which would be bad. But how does it choose who to arc through from this guy? I think it goes through both of them at the same time, equal strength. If I choose you, it arcs into two of that, my ally and my enemy. Ah. I don't know, I find this skill somewhat untenable at times. Damn it. Let's see, you're down a very minor amount of armor, but I'm gonna cure it anyway. Oh, I should have healed the mage, I didn't think about that. She has way less armor. Hello. Goodbye. Ooh, chain that damage around. So you got 1, 3, 3, 2, 4, 6. Just this guy. This guy to worry about right now. Now less to worry about. Alright, now I'm just gonna start chopping people down. Almost all of them are much weaker. Divert! The entire attack didn't land. Haha. Sigbjorn's turn already, huh? Sigbjorn does have Tempest power right now. One down. Chained damage. Hooray! They're both down to 1 now. What kind of tricks do you have? You have a knockback I could use. You're out of willpower, and I can't give you any more on this turn. How much damage would this do? Do a little damage to me, maybe, but it goes chains through here, chains through here, chains through here. That's decent. I want to see that. Ah! Didn't hit me at all. Fizzle diagonal units, but it didn't go after me. I swear to God, I'll never understand the rules. I'm gonna check Reddit, and maybe I'll get lucky there. Maybe somebody's broken down a crazy infographic that explains what the fuck this game means when it says stuff like diagonal in those contexts. Can I just do it again? Wait, this just works? What the hell? You can just keep going? Once you find a way once you find a proper chain that you can just punish. Alright. Interesting. Anyway, die. And also their kills gave us more lightning on top of that. Okay, that's interesting to know you can keep doing it on 1 turn. You get a promotion, you get a promotion! Has anyone even heard of my entire party? Pretty much just the 2 of you. Hey, you've taken 6 strength damage. You actually have full strength damage. Wait, why do you have 2 strength? Oh, right, you've only taken armor damage so far. Right, you never had taken any strength damage. So you can be healed by a mender, and you can be healed by her. And so if there's if another round's gonna come, we can actually make this work. You know, Avon, why don't you go ahead and enjoy getting a kill? Oops. Or not. Maybe not. Shit. And you're next. He's next. Hope it works. Son of a bitch. Oh, they didn't even attack me anyway. I should have just gone with the armor boost I wanted to do. That's a lot of damage. Die now. There it goes. Respite, round 2. We're pretty well off to try again. Your healing abilities are neat, and you do get... She gets 2 will per turn, so she can pretty consistently heal the team for like 3 strength a turn, because it'll keep regenerating. So she's good to keep around. I'm not crazy about Ivan. I'm not crazy about Ivan because I wasn't really finding use for him a lot of the time. And he's gonna run out of willpower eventually, though right now he still has 15. I mean, he can keep mending armor. There's a lot of armor in this party. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep the current party. Fight. I don't like how much wreckage there is over here. Let's go over to this side of the level instead. And maybe give Sigbjorn a respite, because he's the least tanky right now. Oop. There we go. I can work with that. Trying to back away from the will stuff a little bit, but I guess we just have to get used to not having much will a lot of the time, because the enemies are going to keep draining our will with all these floor patches and so on, and we don't regenerate any will most of the time. God damn! I put him over there to defend him. Holy crap. Alright. Damn. Dude just zeroed in on me. Also, they're not in the arena right now. You can kind of fuck off with that, can't you? Like, they're not in the arena. I can't attack them even if I want to right now. Alright. Mixed feelings at the moment. See, most of them can't get past my armor. I just have to worry about the big guy. Most of them will have trouble getting past my armor and have to beat through it. But do I want to hang out and wait for them to come to me first? So if I approach now, I let them get the first attack. Let's rest. More willpower. Might do the same here. I'm probably gonna back off with Sigbjorn. God damn it. God damn it. Alright, well... that went really bad really fast. I was gonna spend my first turn getting him back into shape, but I guess not. Alright. Frustrating. Well, it's very nice of you to visit us, asshole. Number of people needing a heal right now is diminished severely, unfortunately. I don't even need to rest because they're already full up. Damn it. Just coalesce a little bit here. I guess you should mend her armor. There we go. I'll try to keep them both on healing duty every turn, I guess. So no, it's based on your location, not Ivan's, even though he's the one holding the weapon in question. Okay. So that means... huh. So Ivan's not necessary to keep in battle to make that skill work then. I'll do it again. I'm not afraid. Causing some real damage back there. This one's absorbing it because of the willpower thing. There we go. A rare chance for a proper 3-chain. Now let's go get more kills so I can do more of that. Ooh, I can go in and do some real damage to you, but then I have to worry about everyone coalescing around me, but I don't have that. My strength's okay. He's weakened. He's kind of strong. They're weaker by general, but all of them ganging up on Ivor at the same time would be a bad time for me. I do have resist, though. But only one strength resist. Meanwhile, if I move in here, it costs me 2 will to get there, so I have no leftover will, so I will only do 5 damage. Huh. How far can you move? Like all the way to me. Great. I'm gonna group around the rest of the party. Let them approach. Hey, friendo. Let's make him hurt. Ooh, that's a crit. Making the bonus willpower unnecessary. Hey, these other stains have gone away. That's good. They're not really chaining up right now, are they? And then they're out of range. Alright. Looking weaker. Not a lot of strength damage right now. But I can line up like this. Let's see how much damage this does. 4, not a lot, but super long range. Oh, they're all in a chain together. Ow! Rude. There we go. Can you double that up with an actual one? Yeah, you can. Get in there. Yeah. Alright. There's some damage. It finally happened, Ivan. They grouped up in a manner that allows me to do the thing that you've been hoping to do with you. Wow, that has range. Yeah, I struggle a bit with some of these skills that just have really weird, just really weird rules for their range. Rules is not the right thing to call it. No, I mean, like, Ivan's skill is so situational. It's really powerful if they happen to line up for me, but I can't control their ability to walk around. And spending entire turns putting troll stones down to try to make them kind of go in the right order isn't necessarily much better. Let's see, can I make him go around it? And then go down to... Nope. If I want to hit... Oh, he only has 2. I don't want to hit him anyway. Oh, I have no willpower to lose. Screw it. Let's go chase them down, I guess. Ow. Hey, guys. I'll be coming for you soon. If only I had an attack range of 2. Nine, 11, 8. Let's go after the strongest. Stop it. Go after the strongest one. There we go. And this guy's preemptively weakened from what I was doing earlier. So you have 8, you have 8. Those are the main threats, right? Oh, you have 8. So the 3 closest people are all the threats right now. Goody. Anyone need a lot of healing? Kind of you, but it's a local spell, right? Oh yeah, I have to touch people with this one, so I can't really cast it across that distance. The red lightning is probably the way to go. 1 damage plus 2 per each that are jumped. Already rank 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can at least move back 2 tiles for an extra damage. There we go. Bonus damage. This is chaos. Alright, so no one's really lined up for the chain attack. Not locally. You're the biggest one that needs damage. Armor state? You could use little armor. You've lost 4. Let's just mend armor. Unless I want to do troll stones to trigger kills. Let's just keep armor way the hell up. I could Tempest, or I could just flatten the much stronger enemy. I think I'm gonna go for that. And maybe try to make my move towards this other enemy. They're far away, and I don't want that to be the case anymore. By the way, flatten's inaccurate, because I'm used to having willpower. I'm so used to being able to add a couple damage to my attack. And yeah, it's not applicable a lot of the time here. Not a kill, but they're both down to 1 now. God damn. Guess I'll finish you off. Or not. Or not at all. Right, he still has so much armor. They're all so weak. That's the strongest enemy, but I just gotta get through all the enemies on the way there. Let's just start hitting guys. Ability, I have no willpower, so I can't do any of my abilities. Let's see. You're the closest to Ivan, so stop that. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, I can't ride the lightning towards them. Frustrating. I can attack you from like right there. Or I could heal Ivan, but not really because I can't reach him. Double kill. That would hit you. That would hit only you. That would hit you. If I do this, it hits my ally. If I do this, we just weaken the strongest guy. Absorb. I'll do it again. Just picking away at the only guy that has strength. Alright. God damn. They can still do some shit. Alright. We can still do a lightning spell. Let's just flatten him before his next turn. So he'll be down to like 3. There we go. Now the most people can do is like break and will damage. Ooh. That was the boss fight? I didn't even realize that was the boss fight. Shit. Okay. I didn't know that was the boss unit. I didn't know this is the boss wave. I just got an item. Going for the kills. Die. There we go. So is this over now? It is. Totally thought this was like wave 2 of 3 or something. Hey, 3 enemies with Alfred. What are those from? I don't remember what those are from anymore. Those things. Those achievements or whatever. Jeweled petal ring. Someone... Oh, it's gone. Never mind. Rather, this whole part moves at its own rate. I don't control this. Whoa. Oh. Don't remind me. Got him on the first turn. Volka called it. When the warps came, they came hard. There's no doubt anymore that Bulwark has some kind of command over them. Volka comes stomping over, towards you and Juno, flicking smoldering black ash from her shield. She doesn't look happy. Just save, damn it. I need to get off right now and it won't save. It saved an hour ago. Let's get something straight, Juno. You drag us out here as captives, now Bulwark's trying to hunt us down and kill us. Do you see how messed up that is? And back there, you try to give my ravens orders? Tell me again, when we're allowed to rest. Go on, say it to my face. I mean, Folka does have a point, ultimately. that this is all messed up, but also we are actively under attack, and there's a time crunch to solve the problem, so everyone's right. So everyone calm down. What would you have me do, Folka? Oh no, don't you dare pretend to be the reasonable one right now. Steam plumes from Folka's nostrils like an angry yaks, swirling through the cold air. I don't even want to hear your voice. The ravens are under my command. And if you want anyone watching your back instead of putting a knife, what if I ever spoke on my behalf? You know what? That sounds like a great idea. If it ends the bickering, I'll take charge. Let's just hope that she has the decency to stay out of your head. I mean, I hope so. We'll know when I stop having choices, ever.
The guard stone ahead shimmers. It seems to hold some sway over the darkness somehow. Or maybe the darkness itself finds them distasteful.